We could see Ethereum go as high as $2,500 this week. 2,400 is a pretty good target. I'm not sure I'm ready to dress up like Cupid and have a Valentine's Day party yet, but we certainly will be doing that when we hit $2,500. So what does this mean? I think in the short term, we will see a limited explosion for Ethereum. Guys, Ethereum pumping today, $2,100. We've formed what looks like to be a new line of resistance. That would be at $2,150. It hit that last night, and then it went back down to about 2,100 is where it's sitting now. 2,100 is looking pretty solid at the moment. It could dip down, but here's what's important. We have broken new all-time highs for Ethereum, and the new marks that people are looking at is somewhere around $2,400 to $2,600. I believe we will be at $2,500 fairly soon. Now, let's talk a little bit about Ethereum, a little bit about some of the stuff that maybe caused this, and then let's look at where we think we could be going next. So first, we had the big news yesterday, or really about 48 hours ago or so, that came out where Mark Cuban said he believes that Ethereum is the closest thing we have in crypto to a true currency. Kind of an asinine statement, doesn't really make sense, but what he's really saying there is, hey, Bitcoin is digital gold, so the number 2 crypto's got to be closer to money. I don't really agree with him on that. Ethereum, though, does have a lot of value as a store value coin, and then also as the utility for the Ethereum network itself. Ethereum has got a lot of great stuff to like about it, but that news was pretty big. But if we go back a little bit further, okay, and we were to look at the news that came out early last week, which includes that now Visa is going to allow people to settle their payments, their credit card payments, in USDC. That is the US coin-based dollar. Now, we've also told you guys for about 6 months now that we believe eventually USDC will take over USDT. So basically, the coin-based dollar will become the stable coin of choice, favored over Tether. We know Tether's got a lot of problems, not nearly as bad as they make it sound to be. But, you know, the fact is we do want to see that. We want to see the stable coins, which, by the way, stable coins on exchanges are at an all-time high, indicating a huge influx of volume is coming. So those are two things that really seem to push Ethereum back up above $2,000, hitting new all-time highs. I would argue a lot of it has to do with the appearance of the Easter Bunny yesterday on the channel. What great timing the Easter Bunny had, jumping up on stage with his eggs, exactly as I predicted. But the fact is, guys, right now what we're seeing from Bitcoin is we're seeing volatility slow down. We're seeing it range from 5,800 or 58,000, 5,800 just about a year and a half ago, 5,800 to $60,000. We're seeing it bounce in between those levels, and a lot of people are saying, wow, Bitcoin sure is boring right now. That's what we want. That's exactly what we want for an altcoin season. Now, the question is, how long is this altcoin season going to be? And how much will Ethereum, play a role in it? I think Ethereum is going to absolutely crush it over this time, and that's certainly very exciting since we saw it kind of got skipped over with the last altcoin pump, if you will. But we look at the Coinbase IPO, okay? We look at the Coinbase IPO and we say, what effect is that going to have on Bitcoin? That's why I believe there's a good chance we might see strong volatility in the altcoin market this week. We could see Ethereum go as high as $2,500 this week. 2,400 is a pretty good target. I'm not sure I'm ready to dress up like Cupid and have a Valentine's Day party yet, but we certainly will be doing that when we hit $2,500. But the fact is that when you look at the Coinbase IPO launching on April 14th, that is a very important day. We know April 6th is the day that they're going to be releasing their Q1 earnings, which has a lot to kind of do with what's happening on the stock market, not as much to do with what is happening with Bitcoin. But on April 14th, when the Coinbase IPO launches, I fully expect Bitcoin to moon. I expect it to lead up a few days before the launch to get people super excited about Bitcoin and about the Coinbase IPO. You have to remember that those who hold large allocations of the public company of Coinbase for since it's a direct listing, they're going to actually be able to sell all of their shares whenever they want. Now, we don't think they're going to do that, but they will certainly, I'm sure, sell a large percentage of that. So what that means is, what is the number one thing that affects the cryptocurrency market? Of course, it's Bitcoin and the price of Bitcoin. So because of that, I believe as we get closer to that April 14th day, we will move out of this limited volatility for Bitcoin, and we will see the price start to go back up. Now, what does that mean for Ethereum? Well, it's a great question. Traditionally, we've seen Bitcoin and Ethereum kind of move in tandem. So I believe what we're going to see over the next 10 to 12 days is we are going to see Bitcoin go sideways for about half that time, Ethereum start to catch up with some of the Ethereum against the price of Bitcoin. The Ethereum dominance level will go up, the Bitcoin dominance level will go down. But we'll start to see Ethereum eat away at Bitcoin's lead in terms of, the percentage of the price of one Ethereum compared to the price of Bitcoin. Then, and only then, will we see Bitcoin start to move again, but then I believe Ethereum will match its moves and will continue to go upward. So, what does this mean? I think in the short term, we will see a limited explosion for Ethereum. In the longer medium term, for the next, let's say after 2 to 4 weeks, then I think we will see Ethereum continue on a climb, but it will be a little slower and a little more methodical, if you will. If you look at a chart, a stair-step pattern from a bottom left to a top right seems to indicate steady movement. Ethereum moves in explosions. It's like a ballistic missile. Sit still and then it explodes. And I think after that, we're going to see the Google Trends start to climb back up for Ethereum. We're going to see content on YouTube once again become more Ethereum friendly. I told the Cardano and the Polkadot people and the Binance, or the BNB people, the Binance Smart Chain people, I said, look, while Ethereum is down, you got to kick it. You got to kick it while it's down, because anything that you can do to eat up market share against Ethereum while the price is down, those projects had to do. And they did a pretty good job of it. But ETH is back, and it's time to go boom. It's time to shine again.